Hello and welcome to the Volume Up podcast. Today I'm joined by the co-host Marcus and Cameron. Say hello, please.
Hello.
We know that we've kind of once again been really late here.
Just a bit.
Just a smidge.
Just a little bit.
But there's a really good reason for that. We've all kind of been doing our own things the past month or so. Well, it's been more than a month, I think. Actually, has it? When did we last upload?
I don't even
2
know.
or 3, I don't know.
I think it was
I
October.
kind of want to check now.
Or September. It was October or September. Let me check my phone.
A long time ago.
I mean, the Volume Up podcast. Let's have a look at this.
Why are you checking now of all times?
Because he
doesn't
sparked
matter.
my interest. It was September the 9th. So.
Yeah, it was 2 months ago. So yeah, it's been a while.
Just-
But I think the main reason why is and the reason why this video should hopefully be about maybe an hour and a half, hour 45, whatever. Is because I think before me particular, I was trying to push us for 1 hour. Oh fuck. I was trying to push this to be like 1 hour. Sorry, by the way, I just bumped my microphone. For anyone that just heard that and got ear raped.
His microphone is in a Pringles can.
It's
We've
crispy.
talked about this before. Shut up. I am getting a new microphone stand. But whatever. We've kind of been doing our own things, but I was trying to push too much for it to be an hour, and I think it made it less conversational and more about the topic so much. So this time around, it'll be more kind of like having a conversation with us, let's say, and hopefully it'll feel a bit more relaxed. I'd say. Would you guys say relaxed?
Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be a bit more fluent, just being
Yeah.
conversational between us. Because
I think
we're
that's-
used to talking.
Yeah. We sat on a call last night for 3 hours just talking about life.
I was asleep in bed.
I was
most
meant
of
to
the
be
time.
asleep before that as well.
Yeah.
But,
Well, Marcus was sat on a bed
Looking at memes.
and just looked at memes. But you know what? I think that counts as all three of us.
Yeah, Marcus was
I
just
think that counts.
half eavesdropping.
Yeah. And in a way, as usual, we have our three topics. Our three sections rather. About the world, about us, and games. And as always, we'll kick it off with about the world. And arguably the biggest thing, even though it did kind of get out-trended on Twitter, Trump versus Biden. And what do you look at it? Biden won.
Hooray for Biden!
You
Fuck
fucked
Trump.
either
Yeah.
way.
Hooray for the world, let's be honest.
Yeah, hooray.
The tiniest bit less fucked.
Yeah. I saw a lot of pictures of Trump looking depressed, and a friend of mine did say oh, I feel really bad for him. I'm like, but really? Should you really?
See, the thing is that I can feel bad for him if he's lost a presidential run up, but whatever, I don't care. If he was president, I feel bad for everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm happy for people. Yeah. No, I don't know how you can be sad for him.
Yeah,
I get it.
He's a big.
I get he's going to look sad. He's just lost one of the best powers in the whole America, the best position. Sorry. No wonder he's sad. I would be, but he deserves it. He didn't deserve the position in the first place.
No, he didn't. Plus,
I think it's more the fact that the American people, last year's election and this one too, they had to choose between two people who weren't suitable.
no, they weren't the best.
Well, I wouldn't say Biden's that great.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely the lesser of the two bads there, but he's still.
Yeah. I think compared to what was her name last time?
Hillary
Hillary.
Clinton.
Yeah, compared to Hillary though, he's a lot better.
Yeah.
She was unstable.
Yeah, she was. But compared to Trump, I don't know.
Anyone's better. Let's face it.
What's the
Yeah.
vice president called?
Well, no, not Kanye. I wouldn't want.
That's not Kanye.
He's running again in 2024.
I'm not surprised.
Why?
It was a meme. Why? Why did he think? Oh yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it?
To enhance
People were
the
joking about it
memes.
online. Let's
Could
go
you
for
imagine if he actually got it? He'd be said that wait, what the fuck am I meant to do?
it. Yeah, he would. He would be worse than Trump.
He would be.
It's a good thing for the LGBTQ
LGBTQ plus.
Oh, sorry guys. I oh,
Letters.
shit. What have I done?
Wow, I can't believe that.
Yeah,
How
no,
dare you.
I'm. The comments are gonna rip me. But it's good for them, obviously, because Trump was planning to basically take away all their rights. Well, whatever left he had left them. It's just a good thing though that someone else has now stepped up. They're now the president. Hopefully they don't do it. Hopefully Biden doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
otherwise people will be fucked.
What's that
I
vice
mean-
president called? The current one? Well, the one that's going to be with Biden.
I don't know.
I forgot her name.
I actually have no idea.
Well, she's just waiting for Biden's death so she can become the president. Counting down the days to the heart attack.
Counting down.
It's
See,
not like
the thing
you
is,
count down to
right,
Christmas, but she's counting down to his heart attack.
I mean, to be fair, you would get quite a bit of power in that sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I look at the way that the presidential elections are running, and I'm just sat there like, it's such an obvious choice for me. Like, Biden or Trump? Biden. Like, it's barely even a question. And yet everyone else is like, yeah, but Trump's amazing. No, he's not.
The
Just no.
memes.
Yeah, but it's just, it hurts my brain because I can understand where people came from when they was voting for Trump before he was president, because it's like you don't know what he's done. You don't know what he's capable of. So okay, fair enough. I'll give you benefit of the doubt. You're being stupid, but you're being stupid with a bit more of a reason. Now, if you vote for him, if you have voted for him, you're just really stupid.
Yeah.
And like, I've said this to you guys like I think the other day, but just I don't get how you can see what he's done over the past 4 years and think, yeah, let's vote for him again. Or people have gone from voting for Hillary to then voting for him now because they're like, oh, he's done great for the country.
No, he
Has
hasn't.
he?
No.
He hasn't.
He's like abolish the rights of the LGBT plus community in like the entirety of America, basically. Like he's working on doing that 'cause he's an absolute bigot. He screwed over the army's fundings at some point. He's not done COVID very well at all.
Well,
Like,
The drunken rage. He's just going to go to the White House and just launch all of the nukes at once. He's lost the presidency. He's just going to be so pissed.
he's not even
all
going
the
to launch
nukes
them
at Korea.
properly. They're just going to go straight up and then straight back down.
Yeah, just fall straight back down.
Just nuke the entirety of America.
but you said about COVID there, right?
Yeah.
Talking of COVID, as things were going normal in the UK and things were going splendid, what decided to recently go in our MP's mind? Let's go back into lockdown because that's a great idea.
I mean,
After all this time of being with each other and interacting and all these social gatherings that people have been doing, let's be honest, let's go back into lockdown. That's definitely going to solve everything.
I
But
do
maybe not
understand
quickly.
why they wanted to do it, but I also don't
Yeah.
think it was an effective reason, or effective method of actually getting
Too
it done.
late.
Yeah, and I feel like if we went into lockdown because they wanted to make sure that we could still have like the Christmas holidays, for example, like I don't see the point in that because it's not going to do much. Like if you could be asymptomatic for 2 weeks and then have it for 2 weeks, that is the entire lockdown done. If it was meant to be a month, and then we're straight back in as normal, nothing has changed. It's not going to do much at all.
No, it's not.
But then it kind of gets rid of the whole point of the lockdown by not forcing schools and colleges to go back, since they are carriers in
Yeah.
the schools and stuff.
Because
Kinda
like still having to go to school and colleges, I know that me and Marcus have to do that. It's just, what is the point? That's one of the biggest like gatherings. I can see Brandon right now. Okay, you guys at home can't see. He is like cheering to himself in
yeah.
silence.
I don't have to go back to school.
But like, I don't see the point. It's one of the biggest gathering areas like ever,
It
and
is.
it's compulsory now. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
No, a lot of people that were, protected beforehand, like you didn't have to go if you've got so and such diseases or so and such like disability and so on. And there's a woman who is not sending any of her children to school because of one child in particular has really, really bad asthma. I don't know all the details in particular, but I don't get why she's being reprimanded and why a lot of people are like, looking down upon her, saying, well, if you don't put your kids in school, then why should we? Well, at the end of the day, she's trying to protect her one child, because if she sends her, bear in mind, there's like 8 other siblings, isn't there?
9 kids.
Yeah.
Why?
9
Yeah,
kids
8
is a
of
lot.
something like that. Oh, pardon me. If she sends those other kids, it's a very likely chance that one of them children will get COVID and bring it home for that asthmatic child. And with how bad the asthma apparently is, in a really dark way of putting it, I don't see that child surviving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is. It's not. They're vulnerable. They're like, you shouldn't put them at risk. And I
Hmm.
know, for example, in school that I go to, is that they separate every single year. Like, we're all segregated so that we don't mix and match. We have our own year group bubbles. If you're all in siblings, you're all going to be across different years. You're
Yeah.
bridging that gap and then you're bringing it home. That
Mm.
completely counters any measure that they've put into
That's a
place.
really good point.
So
I didn't even think of it like that. That's a really good point.
it's just that they're vulnerable. So why would you put them at risk?
Mm.
Listen, even she's got 9 kids, so there's an even higher chance of one of them getting it, since they're 9
Exactly.
kids spread out across the school. That's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, 8 if you don't count the asthmatic child, because I think a lot of people are understanding that she's not sending that child in. Fair enough, even though apparently she's meant to, for some reason.
Kind of
Should-
weird.
No, she shouldn't. But I think people are less angry about that and they're more angry about the 8 other children, why she's not sending them in. But it's like, if I had to go to school now or college now, I wouldn't go because my mum has a really bad chance of catching it herself. You know what I mean? And she's not only does she have a I think it's COPD, which is like to do with her lungs, but it's also she's old. So, she's got those 2 factors going against her. So if I bring that back home for her, she has survived it once. My mum has caught it once, but it's like, do you want to risk that again?
Yeah.
Yeah, in your right mind, you wouldn't risk that at all.
No,
This is causing a global
wouldn't.
pandemic. You're not going to take it lightly.
Exactly.
So I think, to be honest, I understand the fact that you wouldn't send any of your kids to school if one of them was extremely vulnerable.
Mm.
It's just no point.
Yeah. Though, I mean, a lot of people are arguing that, like, the new, like, COVID-19, like, vaccine, that it's a good enough reason that, soon some people, I saw that some people last night, before I went to sleep, some people are saying that they want the lockdown to end early because of the vaccine, and I don't get that. I don't get what what's going on in their head to think that makes sense. Like, this isn't even a complete vaccine. This is a vaccine that can cover about 90% of people.
Yeah.
Like, not in a sense of like, and when I say that, guys, I mean that 90% is because obviously people would have different symptoms for COVID, so it may not cover all of them. It may not help everyone. So it's about 90% of people, roughly, that it could actually help cure.
Yeah,
it
it doesn't cover each strain either.
Exactly. So I don't think that's worth letting people off early on lockdown. I don't think it was worth putting us in lockdown in the first place, but it's not worth taking us off early for that either.
Yeah, what's done is done now, but like, don't ruin it over some false hope of a vaccine that doesn't really work that well. From what we've seen, it's not a complete one.
Talking about not working that well, I think it was Boot who's selling this test. Well, it's meant to speed up the process of getting tests. Instead of being in a few days, it does it in a few hours. The thing is, it's not effective in the slightest, because it's kind of inaccurate, because you could have got it beforehand and not have any more, or you could get it afterwards. So it's not really a test to see if you can go into schools or work or whatever. But it costs like £100, and it's so stupid. So they're selling you this thing which could be done for free if you go to one of those testing areas. I forgot what they're called. And but yeah, paying £100 for something that's considered to be kind of ineffective. But they're taking advantage of a bad situation, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does seem like it's kind of generating profit out, like, for something that's completely worthless and
Yeah.
dysfunctional. So I don't know why they've actually put that out there as something that they've branded to be, oh yeah, it's a good test, when it's just not, and it's just generating income for them. £100 per test, did you say?
Yeah, I think it was
Jesus.
120-ish.
That's
They're
actually
basically
a lot.
profiting off of people being ill.
Yeah, being ill,
Which,
even just
obviously
having
medicine-
symptoms of a cold.
Don't get me wrong, medicine, that is how medicine works, but with it being as bad as it is right now with like the whole COVID situation, I think that's morally and in a way, I think that's a lot worse than the average medicine. Because
Yeah.
it doesn't solve anything, it tells you whether or not you have it, and even then it's not good at doing that.
Well, I think it was Boots doing it. I'm not completely sure.
Probably have like,
Otherwise, we've just called Boots out, and they're like,
Yeah.
imagine if someone who works at Boots, like their trainee or something, they watch this and they're like, hang on a minute, we don't do that. You're just calling us out for no reason.
oh, I was actually super drug. Damn it. I mean, I'll give it a super drug. Duh.
Oh, okay, I was gonna
Not
say.
super dry.
Damn.
I'll probably give it a
Sell
Google
coats
after
and
this.
vaccines? I mean,
One
oh,
second,
not
I have to go do
vaccines.
something. Be right back.
Tests.
Just us two.
Ah, I didn't even hear what Marcus said, to be honest.
He said he's be right back. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's difficult going back into lockdown, I think, especially since we've been so used to, this new lifestyle of coming out of lockdown again. You know what I mean? And I think it's been weird trying to adjust to it. Obviously, I don't know about other countries, but I know for us in particular that it's been very odd. You know, it's not life hasn't really been normal ever since, obviously, because masks and just the way that you kind of interact with people. Like, if I go on a bus, and it's probably the most awkward thing if you start coughing, or even worse, when you feel that cough coming up, and you kind of like you just have to cough in your mask and just like make it really long.
Okay, that
So
just
no one
that
else can
sound
hear
does
you.
not sound very good at all. For
People
one,
start
No.
staring at you.
You get what I mean, though, don't you?
Yeah.
When you try and hold a cough in, so you make that kind of like long.
trying to clear your throat out.
Yeah, and because otherwise, if you cough, and I had this once on the bus, I coughed, and I kid you not, basically everyone on the bus turned, looked at me, and scooted further away. Even though no one was next to me, no one was even near me on the bus, but they scooted away a bit more.
Yeah, it is very awkward to see it. Because, I mean, getting into the winter now, I have a cold really bad normally. So I'm
yeah.
going to have a bad voice, I'm going to get like sneezy and sniffly. And I don't have COVID, I'm cold. And people are going to look at me
Yeah.
like I'm an absolute nutcase, or like as if I'm going to give them a disease. No,
Exactly.
I got the sniffles, you know?
I think the worst feeling though is that when you have that cough coming out and you can tell it's not going to be one cough, it's going to be a lot, because sometimes if you try and stop it as well, it will end up turning into like 5 coughs and you'll be like I mean you'll stop there and your throat will still be tickling, you'll be like, oh no, I need a cough again. And then everyone's just still looking at you like, oh my god, I'm going to die.
I'm gonna die. It starts
I'm going to
running
die
fast.
on this bus right here, right now.
Yeah.
Jumps out the window.
I think it was something that you said earlier though, and I said it in the first episode of the podcast, I think, is that because we were in lockdown before, and if we come out and they put us back in, it's just going to keep being, it's going to be stressful, and it's just going to strain on our lifestyle and how we're used to being in lockdown and not seeing anyone and isolating. And now
Our mental health.
we can go out, and then we have to stay back in again, and it's confusing to us all. And as well, now it's different in the sense that people that go to school still have to go to school and colleges, and it's like, why? What's the point? It's just, it's dumb. However, I have had some good news today, kind of. So this came up earlier today. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. In Wales, apparently, this is an apparently because, they've cancelled A-levels,
Oh.
which they think they're going to do, like A-levels and GCSE, which they think they're going to do in England as well, which would be very good because I feel really cheated that I was in the year in the middle where I didn't get free A-levels or free GCSEs, I was just in the middle. So I kind of want that. I'm hoping that it happens, and it would make sense to happen because it's been stressful on...
So wait, would it be the case of the same thing they did for GCSEs, where if you if you have a predicted grade, you get the predicted grade.
Yeah, or our recent mocks.
Yeah, but like, ima- imagine those people, yeah, that they have really bad predicted grades.
Yeah, this is why people would do it on mocks as well, or teacher predicted grades rather than like
Mm.
system ones. Because, I mean, for example, my friend comes from Romania, and because they have a different system in there, when they come here, they don't have a predicted grade based on our system. So the predicted
Yeah.
grades are literally like a 1, which is the lowest you can get.
Mm.
So it sucks for them.
I get where you're coming from, but I personally think that it would be better if you guys do have the exam still. Because for me, example, yeah, for me, and I know that I'm obviously not going to be the only one, you know, out of the however many people in the UK. I remember when I had my maths for year 11, right? At the start of the year, I had a 4 or like a D or whatever. And then by the end of the year, I managed to get it to an A. But it was by the end of the year, like the school year, I managed to get it to an A. So obviously, I had basically day by day, I had to stay behind, do maths work, revision, and work, and try and make sure I could get that grade up.
Yeah, like
So
being able to
imagine
train yourself though.
that could be the same thing for someone in A levels or GCSE again, and then they're midway through that grind, that working towards that grade, and then because they're recently in their mocks, maybe they had a bit of a dip, or maybe their predicted grade isn't that good because they started out really bad. Then they don't have basically anywhere to go. You mean they end up being screwed over for them trying to put that hard work in. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't get
Yeah.
that chance to shine. And I think for some people it may work out, but I think for the vast majority, it probably won't. And I don't think it's worth it. So
Yeah.
I personally, from my personal experience, I'd say that it'd be better if they let you guys do the exams. Obviously, a lot of people would be like, exams and stuff, but and I think it was really bad last year that happened, but obviously it happens, I guess, and you can't really help it now, it's in the past. But I think the best thing to do right now is to let you guys do your exams.
I mean, Marcus, do you think that instead of like just giving us what our mocks are, they should say like a teacher predicted grades? So like ask the teachers what they would have given you at this stage, or what do you think you would have achieved at the end? Like, do you think that's a better option?
Well, for me, it would have been teacher predicting grades because my predicted grades would have kept me in sixth form, but I got a level too low, so I couldn't get in, which is quite annoying.
Yeah,
So
same.
if I had gotten predicted, I would have stayed in for sixth form. So,
Yeah,
but that's only personally. Some people it's different. Some people they would have got higher than their teacher predicted. Some people would have gotten lower. So it's all about what they're like personally.
yeah. I suppose exams are very good for legitimately devising up the people who do well and people who don't. Whereas teachers can be biased or overly or harsh on people. I know that there's like in my philosophy class, there's only 3 people, and in our mocks, one got an A star, one got an A, and someone got an E. Which, if we were given those grades, that would be kind of unfair considering everyone works hard. But if they asked the teacher, it would also be unfair in saying that, oh, everyone just get an A star because they're all incredibly hardworking and smart. But the mock was kind of unfair on one of them. It kind of doesn't work either way. So exams are probably a good idea. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just hoping I don't do the exams because I don't want to do them.
That's annoying.
It's just I don't know.
So
But
the pressure itself is kind of annoying too.
yeah, I mean the pressure is probably the most unfair part of exams anyway, considering like it's supposed to test on your knowledge, not your ability to work under pressure.
Yeah.
It sucks. Although because they have done it in Wales, as far as I know, which I'm not sure if they have 100%. I will have to check, but it's what I was told today. If they do it in Wales, considering that it would be like UK legislation, I'm pretty sure you'd have to go through and do it in England and Scotland as well.
Yeah.
So, here's hoping for me. I'm hoping.
Keep
I
your
don't want
hopes
to do
up.
exams. Yeah. You just see Brandon staring at his phone, like not caring at all.
No, I've been looking at the news. finding different news and stuff like that, news outlets basically, just on stuff we were talking about today. So I actually was being productive.
Ah, for once.
For once.
It was productive.
Yeah, we had the same idea. Let's go.
But there was something else recently in the news. Apparently, this is all of you guys though, because I don't really know much about this. Amber Heard
Heard.
and Johnny Depp.
So,
Johnny Depp.
yeah, John O'Deppy is the way that I worded this.
Oh, John O'Deppy, that's it, with a love heart.
With a love heart, yeah, because my
Sexy
heart goes
man.
out to Johnny Depp. Okay, so Brandon here knows nothing about this because he's an idiot. So I'm pretty sure if you looked at like a lot of stuff lately, you'd find out that Amber Heard has been incredibly abusive to Johnny Depp, and like physically abusive. I guess probably mentally as well.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp has been accused of the same back, and Amber Heard or someone like the case was against Johnny, right? Which is really unfair on him because that's not how it went anyway. He has proof of it. He has literally like shown off that it's happening to him.
And
But
her stories were quite loose as well. They didn't really add up.
yeah, but in the end of it, the resolution was that Warner Bros. Fired Johnny Depp and not Amber Heard.
Which is really stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fired the abuser, not the abused. Or you fired the abused, not the abuser. Sorry, which
Well,
I
the
don't
thing is,
understand.
we was going to talk about this a while ago, and I remember basically last minute I said, okay, let's not talk about this because I think it's too controversial. I think it was like episode 2 if I go back.
I think it
don't
was
know.
2 actually. Let's have a look.
Was it 1? Was it 1? Yeah, it was 1. It was 1.
One?
Yeah, wow. Wow, I'm just looking back on the thing that I know for episode 2.
Was it? Yeah, whatever. If people have watched, oh no, they wouldn't know because we didn't actually include it. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, it was a while ago. We were planning on doing it, and then we just thought it was a bit controversial because not much had come up at the time. But over time, that's changed, and now, I mean, to the world, the case is pretty clear that Johnny Depp is innocent and Amber Heard is not as innocent, which is obviously very BS.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking back now. Okay, so it was episode 2, yeah. Which is the one that came out the 30th of August, I believe.
Episode 2.
Yeah. I think that I
Episode
looked back
2
and
was the
I thought
29th of July.
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't
That's
think we
a long
uploaded it.
time ago.
Yeah, okay. We didn't upload it till the next day though. I don't think.
No.
Well,
I'm looking at. Oh no, it was. Wait a
we
minute.
wrote
I'm
it.
confused.
Okay. So
I'm
the
looking at
original
episode 2. It's posted
text.
on the 29th. Okay.
yeah, and then there's one before that, which was like the 22nd. But we were starting to write it for Will Smith and Johnny Depp, and then we kind of left it.
Oh yeah, we
And
gave up
then
on
like
that
a
one.
week later, we was like, okay, let's actually write it now. The day before oh no, I think it was either the day before we recorded it or the day before the video went up.
Yeah.
And we obviously wrote it out and stuff like that. And I said beforehand about let's not keep that in because I thought it'd be too controversial. So instead we talked about Jimmy Savile having a Netflix show. 'Cause that's a great idea.
Yeah, definitely not.
I haven't even seen anything else about that, to be honest. But
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about that now. I think last episode was it was again COVID. And we've talked about COVID again, but it's like all that's going on in the world right now. So it's kind of hard.
I
Not
mean,
to,
we are in a global pandemic. Let's
yeah,
be
exactly.
fair.
It's hard for it
It's
to
quite
not,
big
you know,
news.
yeah. But anyway, sorry. Is there anything else about the Amber Heard, or is just Johnny Depp still got paid though, didn't he?
So he's owed. Is it 8 figures? Did you say
Yeah, 8
Marcus?
figures for being in one scene because that was already established before he was fired. And since he's
Yeah.
been fired now, they can't go back on his pay, so they have to pay him the whole 8 figures for only being in part of the movie, which
Yeah.
is a win for Depp, kind of.
Well, yeah, but it's like he obviously now isn't with Warner Bros.
Yeah, which is overall
Which
isn't
is-
the best.
Isn't that great? Really, he has
No.
got enough money that he couldn't care less. Let's be honest. But like
Yeah.
he probably enjoyed working with Warner Bros. For however long he has. So for that to then be taken away just because of something that wasn't even his fault and it wasn't on him, I feel like I probably was a bit shattering. You know what I mean? It's like working at a place you've loved for years, and whereas you may be able to retire now, you've now had that job swept under you for some reason that you can't control.
Because
You know what I mean?
false accusations.
Exactly.
And the thing is, he's a character, like, or he's been characters that we've all loved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
very
Johnny-
classic. Like
Johnny-
Edward Scissorhands.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack
Have you guys not seen?
Sparrow.
Wait, have you not seen that?
I have,
Edward
yeah.
Scissorhands. I've seen. I don't know actually. That's not. Yeah, I have no
No,
idea.
you'd know if you've seen it. Trust me, it's a really good film.
I think I have, but I think I saw it at school
Absolute classic.
and I fell asleep during it.
Have you watched it, Marcus?
Yeah, I have. It's
Okay,
kinda
good,
weird.
good.
Wasn't it
Someone
meant
with
to be like
class.
he didn't even become a hairdresser.
Sorry.
Yeah, he became a hairdresser. Yeah. There's another one as well that I believe that he was a hairdresser as well, or like he shaved people. Oh, I can't remember what the film name was now. For some reason he always got hair, or he's got a weird role. Obviously now he was recently in what was it?
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't actually seen the film yet. I heard it's good.
Me neither. I haven't seen the first or the second one.
The first one is good. I will say that. The first one is good. But I think the main series that everyone remembers him from, obviously, is, you know, Pirates of Caribbean. You know,
Caribbean.
Captain Jack Sparrow. I mean, he obviously then had 2 films of his own, basically, afterwards, didn't he? 4 and 5, which is his,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because 1, 2, 3 is about Will, mainly.
I wouldn't say mainly. It's like there's they kind of share.
It's
the
loose.
spotlight.
It's loosely about Will.
I feel like
it's about
the
him,
main-
Jack, and
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Yeah, it's
As
about
the
them
main
three,
three.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
But
like
I'd
the
say like
fourth
the
one was very also Barbosa.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but like we definitely saw a lot more Jack Sparrow's scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was more so heavily about him interacting with Barbosa, and we did see Barbosa himself, yeah, a lot by himself. But it was mainly about Jack. And then the 5th one, obviously, again, it was about Jack. And then it was like, I think the same way that Barbosa was kind of that secondary character, we then had 2 other secondary characters. You know, I can't remember 2 names now, but like the male and the female, like.
What, the 5th one?
Yeah, the 5th one. When you know the one where they had to go, like they split the water in half or something like that.
Yeah. The thing
The
is, I
trident,
can
that was it.
I can only ever remember the girl's name was Teresa because she plays Teresa
Yeah,
in Maze
yeah,
Runner.
Okay.
But
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah.
yeah, that's like
Maze
what
Runner's
I
a
remember.
good series, you know.
Wasn't
is
it
a
meant to
very
be
good
called
series.
Dead Men Tell No Tales? But since it
Yeah, it
contained
was.
the word dead, they couldn't have that name in England. Since it was.
No,
it
it's
was
Dead
changed
Man
now.
Tell No Tales. Yeah, it was.
No, but
It is.
for some
That's what
reason
it's
when
called,
I-
isn't it?
Yeah, it should be called that. But for some reason, when I see it on like discs and DVDs in the UK, it says Salazar's Revenge.
Oh yeah, no, it is called Salazar's Revenge, isn't it?
Oh my God! Hang on. No.
It should be
'Cause
Dead,
that's
Dead,
right,
Dead Men
isn't
Tell
it?
No, Tell No Tales, because that's the name in America, I think. But here, since it contains the word dead,
I know on like Sky and that it says. I don't actually know what it says on Sky now. Yeah, Dead Man Tell No Tales. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm.
it's because some countries restrict the words indicating death and that kind of stuff.
Barbados is in that one as well, though.
Yeah.
Barbados. Barbarous. Barbosa.
Barbarossa.
Barbarossa.
I said Barbarous. You said it wrong as well.
Barbarous. What's barbarous?
No, it's Barbara.
Barbara. Barbara.
What, are they making another Pirates of the Caribbean?
I hope so. 'Cause they're
Yeah, but he won't
amazing.
be in it.
I think he was
Ah.
meant to be a side character anyway.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, which isn't the best. Hopefully it's okay though.
Thing is, if I ever think of Pirates of the Caribbean, I think of Captain Jack Sparrow as the main character, and it's just Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's awesome.
Yeah.
It's the
Well,
best.
he's like in promotional art and stuff like that, he's practically across all of it. So I mean, not surprised.
Always like the middle man. Like he's always on the front and middle. The front center in the
Yeah.
pictures, yeah.
DVD. Let me check DVD cover.
You like googling this on your phone? You are, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the research.
Oh my
If
god,
you
that
show- I can't
blinded
see,
me.
that's just shot.
What the hell? He,
Yeah.
for you guys at home, he just turned his phone to the camera that he's got onto us, and it just reflected the light straight into our eyes.
Just blinded us.
So that's sick,
Ooh,
Brandon.
ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
I found one. It's not in English, but it does say. Look, it says this. I don't know if you can see that.
Pirates of the Caribbean, I can't see.
It says Salazar's Rash,
Rash.
Rash.
He's got
which
an
I'm
itchy,
assuming means revenge.
he's got an itchy rash.
Probably.
Salazar.
Salazar needs to find Captain Jack Sparrow just so he can itch his rash for him.
He's like, can you scratch my back, please?
Salazar's
He
trip to
can't
the
reach that
doctors.
one spot.
Oh. Yeah, no, I have found. I don't think I'll be able to put it in the chat, but actually no, yeah, I'll try. It's really bad like quality, but we send it in the chat now. Hang on. Sorry guys, bear with us.
Oh yes, very
Yeah.
inconsiderate. How dare you do this? Put it in the YouTube.
It's
chat
really
too,
blurry,
don't-
but like, look at it.
Salazar's
Sounds like I think
Salazar's
that's the
Revenge.
DVD for English, like English.
I mean, I'm
Is
pretty
that-
sure I
is that-
have it in my drawer. I could
I'm
just
pretty sure
look
that's-
in my drawer.
You made me. You made me Google this, and
Is
I
it?
can't believe you.
If you
the
had
Star
that
Wars...
picture next to the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory picture, you wouldn't guess it was the same actor.
That's Disney. That's not Warner Bros.
Yeah, but
I know he could star on them.
could be.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
dumb.
Oh my god, we
Yeah,
are
I thought-
actually idiots. Everyone at home is like,
We
what
are.
do you mean it's Disney, not even Warner Bros? Like, what the
Have you
hell?
watched
No,
Charlie and the
I
Chocolate
guarantee you, there's
Factory?
going to be some people that are like, oh yeah, it's so sad he can't work for them again.
But Brandon,
Nah, don't fear, guys.
have you watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
Imagine,
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the box in my hand. It is Salazar's Revenge.
Is it that a box art?
No.
Oh. Do you want to take a picture of it?
Do you want me to take a picture of it and send it in? Really?
Johnny
Yes.
Depp
Have to
looks
turn on
so
my light.
different. Like,
E. I'm pretty sure
Comparing him to the Chocolate Factory, comparing the Jack Sparrow to Willy Wonka,
The ri-
and it looks very different. Because they're the same actor.
Yeah. Which
By
is
the
really.
way-
Well, I mean, beard for one.
Yeah, beard,
Yeah.
mustache.
I prefer him against the original Willy Wonka. Rest in peace, though. Obviously, I respect his, and I actually do like the original Willy Wonka. But I think that he is more. I don't know. I wouldn't say iconic more because the original one is really iconic, like his lines, the way that he delivered them. When I say that, I mean like the '90s one. I can remember when it came out exactly. But I definitely say that I prefer his portrayal of Willy Wonka a bit more. It's an odd thing to say, I guess, but I prefer his portrayal of Willy.
Oh, nice. I've got no opinion on
Yes.
that, but my opinion is the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Grandpa Joe is an absolute devil. He's a demon. Like
he is the
so in the
semen
first
demon.
one, he doesn't have he didn't have a job. He's just there casually, and he doesn't help around the house or anything. But the moment that Charlie gets a golden ticket, he jumps out of bed and is suddenly dancing. But in the newer one, the grandpa works until an old age to the point where he can't work anymore because he's that tired. And when he does jump out of bed, you can see he's all still worn out.
Didn't he used to work for Willy Wonka?
In the newer one, yes.
Yeah.
And the old
I
one is
have
just
not
lazy.
seen either of these movies.
The story in the second one is so much more elaborate.
Grandpa
like the,
Joe's a bad person.
the Popsicle.
I,
Do you know
I'm
what
just
I'm
gonna,
about, right?
I'm just gonna
I like
pretend
the
I
songs
know.
in the first one.
Well, have you not seen that one?
I have not seen either of these movies.
We need to watch them. You need to watch them.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, they're Johnny Depp films.
I don't think it's just, I don't know.
They're so good, honestly. Like they are genuine classics.
I'm so bad at watching things though. Like, honestly, I've been trying to watch this one anime for the past like month, and I'm in love with it. but I just can't finish it. I don't know why. I don't ever find the
Is it,
time.
wait, which one is it?
Bungo Stray Dogs. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh yeah, no, I love it as well. I still haven't got around to finishing it either. But I'm on like episode 18. Just haven't got around to finishing it. I always look at it
So
and
good.
it's like there on Crunchyroll, and I'm like, I should watch it and I should go for it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that really brings us on to the next part, which is what the fuck have we been up to?
Yes.
Who's going first? Brandon. I'll let you go first, Brandon.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, never mind. Cameron,
It
go
appears
first.
that Brandon is being called away, or is like staring off into the distance somewhere and looking at something.
He's confused.
Okay.
He's gone.
So,
he's
to
bandaged.
begin, so obviously, lately, I will say that I have not been talking with many people from this group at all. I haven't. I've been very segregated. I've been on my own. But for this, I've been grinding out school a hell of a lot. And when I say I've been grinding it out, I mean literally there's just pages flowing across my room of just work that's just flung there. Which, to be honest, has yielded very uneven results for me because I've had one of my topics where I have literally completely incredible, well, not incredible as in not credible. It's none of it was worth at all. Brandon just laughs in the background.
No, because you went from completely incredible to incredible.
As in not credible. It's literally
Yeah.
I didn't get any marks
Can't
at
read
all.
it.
No marks. Oh no, I think I got 4 marks in the entire paper, which sucks. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah.
So that's law for me. I hate law. But in my philosophy, for example, I got an A, which was very, very good. I was 4 marks, actually, coincidentally, away from being an A star, which would have been amazing, but no. And I'm still waiting on results for my psychology anyway, so I'm hoping. But I've heard that I had a very good answer to one of the questions, but the downside is I don't even remember what the question was, so I feel like in my head I'm just screwed. As well, so I'm part of a semi-professional team, okay, for games and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm reading this
mostly.
now, and I'm really surprised. I didn't even read it. I didn't read this earlier when I copied and pasted. So I asked everyone, well, Marcus and Cameron, to write down their own things for this section. About Earth section, and I didn't actually read both of them, and I'm just reading it now, and I'm kind of surprised. But yeah, sorry, carry your go on.
Yeah, this team for Rocket League, I'm planning on leaving. If anyone from the team is watching, then fucking up yours. But basically, the main reason why I want to leave is because the team in itself is very, very slow moving. Not much is happening, and if I think of like MMR rating for the whole game, I'm the highest placed player in the lowest ranked team. I'm also higher than people in the second lowest team, but I'm still the sub for the lowest team, which to me just seems really, really unfair. Because the entire of the lowest ranked team is the people that own it, and one of them's best friend. Which to me, just that's really selfish of them. The fact that I'm not able to move up or do anything simply because
I get it.
they're all friends. So
It just sounds like it's a bit of bias there.
Just
a bit.
Just
A bit. It's the owners and their best friend. They're like, no, you can be the sub, even though I'm literally 200 elo higher than them. But it's stupid. But I'm planning on leaving, and either starting my own or just letting it die out for me. Maybe for now, maybe forever. Just because it's too much stress. I prefer playing for fun nowadays. And competitively.
You're getting your old age.
Nah.
Your old age of 17.
Well, I played in a tournament recently with my friend, and we didn't have our third player. It was a 2v3 the entire time, and we won. And I was really astounded by that. And I was like, oh, we won somehow. So for me, I think I'll always have that state of competitivity, and I want to play in tournaments and I want to win and stuff. But it's very stressful and stuff. And obviously, moving on in life, I don't want to be stuck in having tournaments and stuff that I have to do, whereas I could just be having fun and enjoying myself. To me, that's just I'd rather enjoy myself. And yeah, there was going to be something else, and I'm going to say now, I've made my decision. I'm not going to mention it until maybe next episode. Um, it is a little teaser, right? There's something else going on in my life that I'll leave. Um, so yeah, I'll leave that little teaser there. And for me, I think that's pretty much everything. To be honest, I've just been keeping to myself and trying to keep my head up and work hard. So, yeah, fun times.
Just a little teaser trailer of the future.
A little teaser trailer of my life. But yeah, I also think Brandon's gone again, so.
I think he went to get a drink. Actually, no, he had a drink.
Yeah, he was just drinking. Where did he go?
He's abandoned us.
He has abandoned us.
No.
Wow.
Guess we'll die. But no one to me. I've done basically nothing. I've went camping a few times, which is okay, but that's not much. But so I've gone back to college because lockdown. But I'm not. The lockdown hasn't prevented me going back. But this whole time, after the holiday, only about half the class has shown up. Everyone else has just stayed at home, had excuses, whatever. And the teachers don't. The teachers want to stay at home because they want to do team meetings and all that, but they can't because the board's just like, no, you have to go anyway. But only half the class is showing up, and since the teachers think that we have to skip a few lessons because they can't teach the whole class. So and they want the whole class to know the lessons, so they skip a few lessons. So basically, we miss out half the day, then have to wait hours for a bus or for someone to pick me up, and it's just a mess at this moment in time, and it's quite annoying because yeah, they have to miss out this much.
So is everyone just like really miserable about how you used to have to go to school, and some people are just staying off then?
Yeah, basically.
Bruh. And then because
Can't
of that,
blame
they
me
have
the
to.
party.
No, I can't. But like because of that, they can their classes get muddled up, and it's become an inconvenience to have to try and get everyone to learn.
Yeah, it becomes an inconvenience for other people.
Yeah. And you said you have to wait for like a bus or a lift in New Market.
Yeah. Luckily, I usually get someone to pick me up after college because I've got nice people that I know. But some of the other times I have to wait till 5 p.m. to get to the bus and be taken home from there. And it's bad since on Fridays my lessons can end at like 12, so I have to wait 5 hours for a bus, which isn't the best.
Yeah. Wait, your buses? Do you not know like? Oh, do they not run frequently then?
They're college buses.
Oh, I see. Oh, that sucks then. Because it's only like at the end or middle of the day, isn't it? Or like, I don't know, to be honest.
There's only one bus there and one bus home, I think.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Very much.
I honestly wouldn't survive. I'd just end up sat there like during the entire day doing literally fuck all.
Well, you see, on a Thursday, because him and other people are all at the same college, right, from the group, I used to come up and I'll meet them near their college or whatever. We used to just hang out basically afterwards. And that was basically... Sorry, are you done with your section now, Marcus? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to make it just rude, just stealing from you. Like, it's now on me now. Just fuck off, Marcus.
Now,
but no, I kind of recently or whatever, while we've all been kind of take a break from each other, I guess. Well, more so just from YouTube thingy or whatever. I've been kind of getting my social life back in check or whatever by coming to see them or whatever every Thursday. Or over the half term, I had some friends come over and we hanged out and stuff, so that was quite nice. But I got in a routine because, as some people may not know or whatever, I have autism, and one of the biggest things about autism is, well, for me in a way, is having a routine and that, and it makes me feel really comfortable and makes me feel really happy. So when lockdown basically went in place the first time around, it kind of really shut me up because I wasn't going to college again. I didn't have this kind of routine in place where I'd go out and do stuff, or I'd go to work and stuff like that. So it just kind of, it really like messed with my head, and I didn't really know what to do with myself. for pretty much the whole lockdown. So when I started seeing people again, and I was able to do it like every week, every Thursday, it made me feel a lot better mentally. Especially when I, for Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I used to go down to my cousin's to do PT sessions to help them get in shape, basically. So kind of having that kind of overall better social life and also routine put in place really helped me. And obviously now that we're back in lockdown for a month, it's really shut me up and it's kind of messed with my head. Like once again, I'm now in the limbo state of not knowing like what day is what, and which day of the week it is, and the sense of time now. Like I'd wake up now at like 12, and then go back to sleep, and I'll wake back up at like 2, because it's like, well, I've got nothing to do. I've got nothing to do this whole week, so there's no point. But yeah, it's been pretty dull now the past week.
Wake up, be like, have nothing to do, and then just go back.
Yeah, and like I'll wake up, and when everyone else gets back from college or whatever, I will go out and not go out. I'll go to my PC obviously, and I'll start playing games and do shit with them. And then once they're gone or whatever, because they have to go early, I'll just stay up, go to sleep. It's basically my life is revolving around my friends and people I talk with.
Are you done with your
Marcus?
section now?
What? Sorry, what? Marcus? What is that?
Wait.
It's something I found.
That's beautiful. We're not going to put that in the video, obviously, for many reasons. I think that is beautiful.
But now everyone at home's gonna be like, what are they laughing at?
Well, you just have to use your imagination.
Yeah,
Well,
guys,
it's
use your
what we-
imagination.
Let's describe it to them.
No, let's not describe it to them.
It's not exactly inappropriate.
Kids,
they're not,
watch this, Marcus.
Yeah, and?
it's their own fault.
I mean,
Okay, yeah, I feel like this is a bit too much for kids.
Go back to YouTube Kids.
Yeah, well, hopefully they shouldn't be on YouTube Kids. Talking about not for kids though, dating apps. I've been trying them out still. They're pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. Especially Tinder. I think I've told you guys this before, but I remember waking up at one point. I turned over, checked my Tinder. I was banned. I was just banned.
You were banned from Tinder?
I was just banned. I was just banned from Tinder, so I can't go on it. Because to make a new account, you have to use your email address or your number, and I had already used both of it on my account. So
Change your email.
Huh?
Get a new email or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was thinking about, but I was like, the thing is, I got banned for no reason, so there's no point. Like, I didn't get to fight. You can't fight your point or whatever and be like, well, why have I been banned? If they don't tell you, they just say you're banned. So there's no point. I'm not gonna try and find someone on an app like that where it's that stupid. Plus, I heard Tinder overall is pretty shit, so there's no point. I mean, a lot of people that I talk to on these dating apps are very interesting. That's for sure. Like, some people are really nice, and I think I've come out with them in terms of having a good friendship, and that's about it. That's all it's really gone far as. Is like they're nice people to talk to, not necessarily people I'd date.
I mean, I've only ever used one dating app. I used Yubo, and I got
Yeah.
banned, like,
I wonder why.
really quickly, because I didn't take it very seriously.
Yeah, but I swear, what was your name?
It was Maggie Thatcher, the Pussy Snatcher.
Exactly. So I wonder why he was banned.
It was just a picture of Margaret Thatcher, to be honest, and yeah.
It's both of us are so confused. Why did you get banned off of these apps? And meanwhile, I've done nothing wrong. You like Margaret Thatcher, Pussy Snatcher.
Yeah. Good old
So
Mags.
I think one of them probably, just off the top of my head, maybe that's why you got banned.
Okay, right. I will tell you recently, I got banned on Rocket League, and always they tell you, they give you a chat description of what you've said that got you banned. And this time, I got a chat box that was literally empty. I was banned for saying nothing. And I was furious because I was banned on the, I've been banned for over a month. I'm unbanned in 2 days, which I don't understand, to be honest.
And now you want to leave professional Rocket League.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I have
professional.
I have another account which is, it's actually higher than my main account for some reason, but that's probably because I've played it recently.
Wait, is that the Epic Games one?
No, I have another Steam one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I do have 3 Epic Games ones as well.
You have 3?
Yep.
That's mad. You're the biggest Smurf ever, honestly.
Yeah, it's fun.
Gargoyle's
Shut
gonna
up.
come after you.
Okay,
Like the Smurfs.
here's one thing about smurfing, Brandon, okay, is that it's really funny to have people complain that you're smurfing and then call you bad for clearly being way better than them. Which, it doesn't make any sense. If you were to turn around to me and go, you're an arsehole, you're smurfing, I'd understand. I don't know what that beeping was.
That was my fire alarm.
The bomb.
Brandon's gonna die.
Yay! Not again.
They're watching me on the camera, right? So in a minute, it's just flames behind me. Like, Brandon, look around like a pantomime.
Yeah, but where is the
Spicy
fire,
moment.
Brandon? I don't know.
Where is
Can
it?
you see the fire?
Just going up in flames. Everything in my room.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know where
There's
it
the
is.
fire.
I can't see because my eyes are just watering with ash and shit.
My eyes have burnt out. I could not see fire if it was blue. Fun
Would
fact.
you die?
Hopefully.
You'd be
Just, you know, blue dabba dee dabba die.
Like when you see.
It's not the
Could
actual
not-
lyrics.
I couldn't tell if that was going to be a blue joke or a colourblind joke.
I mean, we were talking about you being a Smurf a minute ago.
I am a smurf.
You can't
Yeah.
see Smurfs.
Oh, yeah.
They're blue.
You can't see yourself.
I
Whoa.
cannot.
You're
Nah.
completely see through.
I am.
Imagine that's how colourblind works. So you don't. It's
Yeah.
not that you don't see the colour; you see something else. It's that you just don't see anything. It's just not there.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
just
exist in your
I have,
plain
I have a
existence.
blue bin, right, and it's just a pile of trash, like, floating.
What about the bag? Do you not have a bag?
No.
You don't have a bin bag?
You're ruining the joke, Brandon. Shush.
No. We have to talk
You
this.
don't have a bin
You
bag?
d-
No,
You
I don't have a
How
bin
do you not
bag.
have a bin bag?
He didn't put
I
one
just
in.
don't.
What? That's mad.
Whenever I take
I
the
can't
trash out, I
believe you
put
wouldn't
it
have-
into a fucking bag. The reason being is because in my room, I don't have 2 bins. So when I unload my bin, I get 2 bags, so I can sort recycling and non-recycling. Otherwise,
fair
it's just
enough.
one bag.
I mean, I just have 2 bags. I mean, if I ever get anything that needs to be recycled or whatever, like cardboard or cans or something, I'll just take it downstairs and I'll take it to the recycle bin.
For me, it's just bottles of Coke.
Yeah, well, I mean, talking of Coke, I had a Rubicon earlier. Just not Coke.
Talking of Coke, I've got a Rubicon.
Mango.
I have water.
Which I had a straw, right? So I never normally have a straw with mine.
Such a fucking silly thing. Oh, I've got a straw.
Oh my god! Wow, it's a
Sorry.
straw.
Food magically has appeared in my room.
Magic.
It smells quite nice as well.
Is it pizza?
No, so you're meant to have a straw. Like, okay, I'll talk about this. You guys can see it on camera, but you know, like the tab.
You can't see
meant
it.
to-
It's blue.
Oh yeah, well, shut up.
I
So
can't.
it's a straw.
I can't see any of that, Brandon. Yeah.
Can you actually not?
No, I can. Yeah.
Okay, I'm being stupid, but I don't know why I asked that question. So you know this tab, right?
Yeah.
You're meant to twist it around, and because you know how, like, obviously you get these from factories or a store or something like that. It may not be clean. What you're meant to do is you're meant to turn it around, put a straw in it, and that's why you meant. That's what it's for. It's for a straw. And the even better part about it is that when you're meant to have a straw because then the sugar and the actual drink itself doesn't touch your teeth.
Oh, like that's.
It's meant to
fun,
just go
actually.
straight down. Meant to just go straight in your mouth, straight down your throat. Instead of touching your teeth and then obviously building up like sugar there and shit like that in the plaque or whatever it is. I don't know the technical term.
I've literally had 2 bottles of Coke today.
Well,
and a
I mean,
milkshake. I
I
had a
brought this
milkshake.
up earlier before we recorded. But what is everyone drinking right now?
Milkshake.
Water.
What is your milk? What is your water?
I've got a chocolate milkshake. But I have
Ooh.
Maryland cookies as well, right? Double chocolate
Mhm.
chip Maryland cookies. But I don't want to open them because they're gonna be too loud.
What? Why? That's a weird drink there.
Burger.
Burger. What do you have to
Brand
drink? Burger. That's
Brandon
American,
has
that is.
burger.
Well, no, actually, I've also gone healthy, and I have a smoothie right here.
Oh.
It is banana, strawberry, mango, and pineapple.
And
Okay,
burger.
the stare that you gave in that break before he said mango, literally his eyes were like, what was it again?
Is this
Oh
worse?
shit! I literally went downstairs early just to make sure that I'd get it right because I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, it's
Talking
orange
about-
as well. So it's quite, it doesn't pick up on camera for you guys to see. Them two, I mean.
Doing so much
But
camera
it's
stuff,
really
they can't even see it.
orange. Huh?
We're doing so much camera stuff, but they can't even see it. Like, oh,
Yeah, no,
post
that's
this
the
image,
that's the best part. Though they can just use their imagination.
I mean, we could just like take screenshots of Brandon and then just,
Oh, that's a
like,
perfect screenshot right there.
just take the screenshot and then we put it in to the video.
What's the screenshot button? Fuck.
I don't know, like, I did I not take. I felt like I took a screenshot earlier. It's
I
just
think
not
I'm
as
editing
yesterday.
this one though, so no.
ah. Okay, you know yesterday, Marcus, that I took that screenshot and then you snipped it out.
Yeah.
We'll have to get that one in. Make a petition to get that in.
No. Wait, let me see the screenshot at least.
A petition. It's in...
Yesterday at 21:54, Marcus sent it.
Wow, that's pretty specific.
Talking about
21.
straws.
Oh,
I
for
guess
that
I'm done.
one.
Yeah.
That one's a pretty good one as well. I like that. That's funny.
But you were mentioning your straw earlier, but my parents a few months ago bought me this special kind of straw meant for coronavirus, and it's like comes in like this weird rubber packet.
Meant
and
for
it's-
coronavirus.
I don't know. It's like it's to keep
What?
from half away from straws.
Not
and it's
for
half
the
rubber
virus.
and half metal. And like you put the rubber in
just
the metal
lets it
part,
in.
and you put it in the can, and it like bends around, but the metal part's to keep it so it's always touching the bottom. And it just seems very unnecessary. It even comes with this weird.
See, when
thing
you
to clean
said
out
that
with.
though, I thought it was gonna be a case of like it comes with a mask and there's like a hole or something like you can just open it and it's like a little tube. You can't, like how you get those like beer hats where like
Yeah.
there's a tube. There's
Yeah.
a tube that's going into your mouth, and you just need to open the hatch and put the straw thingy in, like attach it or whatever, and then just drink.
Mask
I don't know
beer
why I
hats.
thought it'd be that complicated.
I
Mask
thought
like
that
one of
you'd
those
have like a
really
zip in the
gimmicky
mask or
things.
something.
Huh?
I thought that you'd have like a zip in the mask or something.
Oh,
You just unzip it and then like, oh.
we can't. Okay, just
Oh my god, I was gonna get a Kaneki mask, but I realised that if I took that to school, I'd like a gimp to anyone that doesn't know what Tokyo Ghoul is.
No. Yeah. Look like into some BDSM.
yeah, same thing here. Because well, I mean, we do have on the store now. We do. I put these up actually ages ago, but on the actual merch store, we have King-based masks. I actually am ordering one next time I get paid.
Order me one.
No, fuck off. Actually, I can. I can if you give me money for it, because I get it cheaper, because obviously I can order a sample. I mean, it makes more sense, because otherwise you would... I mean, if you just buy it, I mean, it's not that much more expensive. It's only £7.
It's only £7, huh?
Yeah.
Alright,
£7.
I'll get it. I mean,
Are you actually going to get it?
probably. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
So I get furloughed now, so.
Yeah, true. You could be rapping the brand.
Yeah.
But like that's the thing that recently with the King brand or whatever, and that sounds really stupid to some people, but I've been wanting to make more wearable clothes than just here's a logo. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry. That's gonna sound awful. I'm just looking at the audio file. It literally maxes out and then it goes over. That's awful.
Nice.
Shit. Well, yeah. So
I'm
instead
excited
of
for
it
that.
just being a logo just being slapped on a t-shirt or something, I want to make actual designs like wearable clothes. Like if you, let's say, was going into a store and you saw it in a store, you wouldn't think, okay, that's just a YouTuber merch, or when you see like PlayStation clothes or Xbox
Yeah.
clothes. You're like, okay, well, that's Xbox clothes. That's wearable stuff. Like you might buy the Xbox stuff, but it's like, if you was gonna pick which one is more wearable, you mean to go into places. I want to be able to be on the left-hand side, not the. I don't know. I said left-hand side. You guys can't see me like weighing it out. You guys can't see it on the camera either. I'm doing it to my hand.
I was looking at my phone anyway.
I'm just intently staring at you, to be honest, Brandon.
I look really white here, don't I? Because I've got a white background. Look.
More camera stuff.
No, I know. I'm talking to Cameron though.
Talk to the viewers.
Shut up. I want to basically. I just want to make more wearable clothing. I want to make something that, as I said, people, if they saw it in a store, they could wear it and be happy about that. I recently launched up a new shirt design / hoodie design, which is a king's rose, which is meant to symbolise how a king, not necessarily me, but just a king in general. Like, you know what I mean? They know a rose's pain, and the way that I see a rose is like love, basically. There's the good and bad to it. So they know the love, but they also know the pain from it as well. Obviously, if you've got any suggestions for merch designs, maybe, or you want to maybe sketch it up or whatever, maybe join the Discord in the description. I'm doing a lot of plugging today, aren't I?
Yes.
I'm plugging the merch, and I'm also plugging the Discord.
Make
Join
an
the
actual
Discord.
Crown. An
Huh?
actual golden crown and some merch. Like
An actual golden
crown
Yeah, so
made of
the
gold
steal
with a
the Queen's
ruby in the
crown.
middle.
Yes. No, 2D crown. 2D crown. You just can't see the back. It's just this.
No, it's just
real
it's one of those crowns that you get out of Christmas crackers.
You
You just get one of those.
I have one of them, and I had that on a display. It's still there.
A
Oh,
Christmas cracker crown.
Yeah,
I can't say that.
that'd be
very
brilliant. Christmas cracker crown.
well.
Yeah.
Christmas cracker crown.
You should probably put a suggestions tab in the Discord then as well.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I definitely will. Do we not have one now? No, we don't.
idea.
No, we have art,
Yeah.
but not like suggestions.
But yeah, no, just suggest anything basically, whether or not it's video ideas you want to see us do maybe. Obviously can't be too extreme because of lockdown right now. And also like we can't always meet, so bear that in mind. And I'm not sure about you guys okay with real life videos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not sure.
whatever.
Well, we'll see for future that kind of stuff, but mainly stuff that we can do over like this, like a video call, or even just a voice call, something like that, anything. Or do you want any competitions? I know I was going to do a Rocket League competition. I didn't do it only because we didn't get enough people. I wanted at least 10 people, and we only got 7.
And then there was
No, it
me
wasn't
and Will
10. It
in
wasn't
there.
10 people. I wanted 12, I think.
I will get thrashed.
Yes.
Me and
so
Will
will
were
I.
in there, and I was talking to Will as well. He's a friend of mine. He's really good. About he was going to get his team in as well, but that would be. One of them is a very heavy ones sweat as well, so that would have been.
And I've never
Difficult.
played. Yay.
Brandon has bugger.
He's questioning the flavour. He doesn't look impressed. He looks so disappointed. Fucking Gordon
It's alright,
Ramsay.
honestly.
What the fuck is that?
It is.
What?
It looked more like a tail, like a rat's tail.
But if you have any video suggestions or competition suggestions, even art maybe, to draw something draw us maybe. Probably not.
Well, I mean, they don't really know what me and Marcus look like.
We have got that stuff.
Yeah,
Faces.
We have our faces.
it
and
looks
that's
very
literally it.
accurate.
I've
We
got Shrek
promise.
ears.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got Shrek
I-
ears. I have
the kind-
Todoroki's
I have
scar.
I have a crown, obviously always there, never leaving.
Yeah,
me.
it's just I can see it floating
I am
right now.
I am a fairly odd parent.
No, you just odd.
You're just eating lettuce out of a burger, but not the burger.
That's pretty odd.
Shut up. Stop. They can't see that. Don't tell them.
I mean, hold up a second. Hold up.
You okay?
We could just like insert that picture.
Oh, got it. Let me see.
You did not take a picture of me eating salad, a lettuce. Oh,
I did. I did
that's
indeed.
awful.
Yeah, that's where we're putting it in.
No, we're not putting it in.
As
It's
the-
dead picture of me. I do not look good.
Put,
Oh,
put it
well.
as the
You
the
always
film
look amazing.
picture.
No. We haven't even got onto the last section, but
No.
it's pretty chill, you know. I obviously not trying to talk about it too much, but I like this kind of. We're being a bit more free about the way we're talking about it. More so talking rather than just making it about the topics right now.
It's not as descriptive or informational. It's just
Yeah,
conversation. Like I
I've
like.
never
think-
asked before, but
I think people will appreciate that more that we're having a wider range of description-based stuff, and then talking about just jack shit. You know.
Brandon,
Just
I've
having
never
a
asked
chat.
before, but why is your room always so dark?
He's got blackout curtains, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
No, but why haven't you got your
Yeah.
like a light on or something?
I did last night. Look, I had this one on.
There's a light.
Warming up. It's warming up right now. It's warming up.
I was like, I
So-
can't see that.
I was gonna say that
Um,
literally changed
but I have a
nothing.
pop, see, look, I have a pop filter in front of it though, so it basically darkens it, so it's not too. Otherwise, you basically can't make up my features, and they become too yellow.
Your beautiful features.
Ah, if it were yellow, I can see them.
So look, okay, look, you see what I mean?
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
he's
it
gone
does.
invisible now.
Yeah, it's like half see through.
But you get what I'm saying though. I mean, if I put the pop filter in front of it, it makes it less.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
I'm
it as
waiting for the
strong.
day that we can do this with webcams.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to do that eventually.
Yeah.
But I understand that it's not always nice to do it because it can be uncomfortable.
Talking about doing things.
I'm just eating lettuce.
Talking about
Yeah,
doing
it's
things
just
eventually. Cyberpunk. Oh,
yes.
That was really nice. I'm proud of you for
I
that.
do like that, Marcus. Cyberpunk.
just
Now carry on talking while I eat.
yeah, sure. Just cyberpunk. Why have you put cyberbunk? But
Has
basically,
he put Cyberpunk?
yes, he has. P and B are so far away.
Cyberpunk.
But basically, so it was meant to first come out in April. And a few days after my birthday, and I was so excited. I thought, oh, it's gonna be like a perfect birthday present. Yeah, can't even speak. Perfect birthday present. And it got postponed to I think it was September. And I thought, oh, that's not much of a wait. I can wait until then. Then it got postponed until November. And then I just got
November
more
12th,
pissed off.
wasn't it?
And then CD Projekt Red was like, oh, it's definitely coming out in November. There's no more postpones. A few days before November starts, oh, we're postponing it until December. And it's been postponed for 8 months now, but repeatedly, again and again and again. And
But how many
yes,
postpones have they done?
4, I think.
I mean, how long ago was the first
wasn't it
trailer
meant to come
now?
out yet last year?
I think that was that wasn't exactly a post. They didn't say a specific date for last year, so I wouldn't really call that postponing as such. It's less the fact
Now-
that they, like, it's okay them postponing it. It's more the fact that they said that in November it would definitely come out. They guaranteed it, and then they just had to postpone it. They should never have guaranteed it. That wasn't the best move. But what do you guys think?
I honestly, with Cyberpunk, I haven't seen a lot about it because I was like, yeah, it looks like an incredible game. But I lost hope in the fact that it's going to come out when they say it comes out because it just hasn't so far. Like, it has been so long.
I've wanted to set my eyes on other games. Well, two in particular that I really want right now is Cold War and Spider-Man Miles Morales. I do plan on getting Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I'm going to get it when I get paid, whereas Cold War, I have it pre-ordered and I'm playing this Friday. Can't wait for that.
Yes. Me too.
Yeah, you too. We should be streaming it as well, guys, so keep that in mind. Well,
First
not us
Zombies run.
necessarily, but Alex from HB, well, obviously it's my group, will be streaming it this Friday on Twitch at /Alex the Avocado. I
Put a
believe
link in.
is
The way that you looked around, again, people can't see, but you looked like you had no confidence in Alex's Switch.
Yeah, put a link in the description.
yeah, okay, no, I
there
will.
already is
I will.
His art.
I think there should be. Yeah, Alex. No, Alex the Avocado. Avocado.
Yeah, I was gonna say, It's
The
not
profile
linked down
picture
to
is just
Discord.
my nose saying honk, honk.
Is it still your nose saying honk?
Yeah, look, check content creation, you'll see it.
Yay, more stuff they can't see.
I could just open.
No, I'm just telling them.
history.
I mean, they'll see
I mean,
it on Friday.
if you want to see right in the content creation, you should join the Discord server that we have,
Yeah.
and then it will be there.
They can see it.
It's your own fault if you don't join.
Exactly.
True.
I mean, the Discord server is pretty dead sometimes, but like when we do talk about it, it can be quite nice. I'd say the conversations are.
Yeah.
Like when we had that discussion about food, wasn't it the other week or something like that? Of the month. That was quite fun.
It was a very long time ago.
Indeed, very.
Yeah, well.
Ah, it is honk.
That's beautiful.
Honk. That's brilliant. Oh, whoops. I just had the tab start playing audio to me, and I was really confused as what was happening.
Got scared.
But yeah, again, so Cold War on Friday.
Yeah, honestly, I can't wait for that. I know a lot of people are really like upset right now because of the whole like PS4 exclusive stuff, like how they get 2 more extra slots in multiplayer. Couldn't give a shit. Honestly, I don't know why people are caring about it.
Slots for
At
what?
the end of the day, most people, when you play Call of Duty game, fair enough if I'm wrong, but majority of people only have like 3 or 4 that they mainly use all the time.
Yeah. Well, is this class slots, you mean?
Class slots, yeah.
They have an extra 2 if they're on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care.
But I'm pretty sure we have like 9.
Yeah. I only ever used 2 anyway. Like, if I think back to the old days of me playing Black Ops 3 all the time, because I skipped Black Ops 4, it sucked, no offense, but I had a sniper class, a machine gun class, and a rifle class. That's it. I had 3.
I don't even play the game, so I have no.
And being Prestige Master as well, I had like 10 class slots. There was no point.
Bear in mind, if they like, not the only thing that they are getting free or early, whatever. They also got that extra game mode. I don't know if you saw the trailer for it.
There's an extra game mode? Really?
Yeah, so it's a zombies game mode where you go on normal multiplayer maps, and you kind of you can do. I'll have to show you the video later on. But basically, you get normal maps or whatever, but you play zombies, and I think it's just 2 players, but you kind of defend the point like a shrinking circle.
Ah.
Very similar to another game mode from an older Black Ops game, I believe. I can't remember 100% all the things.
Battle Royale.
No.
Though that is obviously coming, like Warzone 2 or whatever it's going to be called. I don't know what it's going to be called.
I'm interested to see that.
Yeah, apparently they're just using the same engine, which is interesting.
Yeah,
You know,
I feel like
I'm
they
interested to see that as well. I've recently got into Warzone a little bit. And it is fun. I will admit Warzone is fun. It's not as fun as... I mean, I said this ages ago about how I don't really like it in comparison to, like, let's say, Fortnite, and I don't think it's that great. It's just fun if you've got people to play it with. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I've fallen out with Battle Royale a long time ago. I liked PUBG and Apex Legends. I played a bit of Ring of Elysium, and I just haven't. It's died out for me. But I'm looking forward to seeing how it is in Black Ops 4, to be honest, because in Cold War, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game a lot, because I mean this is a jam-packed week for me anyway, because I said earlier that I'm unbanned from Rocket League in 2 days. 3 days is Cold War, but tomorrow. Do you know what's tomorrow, Brandon?
Genshin Impact thing?
Genshin Impact gets updated. Now, I don't know if y'all have heard of Genshin Impact. I love it, personally. I've been playing it a lot. So it's a free kind of MMORPG kind of game. It was... Did you say it was a mobile game before?
No.
Oh, well, okay. It's basically... I mean, I don't care about the story, personally. If you want to check it out, then check it out. But, it's like you have a party of 4 characters that you can switch and choose between. They're all, like, elemental based with their own attacks and weapons and stuff. And you go out adventuring and killing stuff. At base, that's the basics I can put it. But it is a free game, and it's kind of taken the world by storm a little bit, to be honest. I think it's Chinese made as well. Um, but yeah, the game's actually going really, really well.
But
It's had very few hiccups at the moment.
it's free, so that's good. I like free stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, the hiccup that they had is that the wish system is how you get stuff in the game. So you spend to get a wish, which you can earn for free, like by playing the game, which is good. But the chances of getting stuff, there is one character which I know that I want. You have barely any chance of getting him. And I've seen someone has spent, I think it was $7,000 to get him,
Jesus.
which
That's
is a lot of
on
money for a free game.
Yeah.
But in doing so, they managed to level up because when you get multiple duplicates of characters, um, you get more abilities for them. Like you unlock parts of their constellation, which is more like augmenting what they can do. But yeah, he managed to get a lot of people upgraded a lot by then, which to me seems not very good considering if you have to earn to find, or you have to pay to get every aspect of playability to the game, it's not a very good free game. But they are changing it tomorrow. Genshin Impact gets updated. They're adding more daily and weekly quests, adding more quests to the game in general, more characters and things to do, and making leveling up easier, getting items easier. Because I mean, I'm struggling to level up,
Why are you
even though I do all the daily stuff.
What?
So
What?
Okay, fair enough.
I want to say fuck off to Brandon real quick. It is a very good game.
I mean, talking
It's
about
taken the world by
new
storm.
things, obviously. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I just want to.
I'm gonna cut that out. Talking about new things though, PS5, Xbox SX, or Series X, whatever I like to call it, SX.
Six.
Sorry, guys.
That was beautiful.
Lovely, Brandon.
Right next to the microphone. That was
that was proper crunchy. That was.
crunchy.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of YouTubers now and content creators. They've all got their own now. Sent early. Okay, I burped away from the camera that time.
Tried to.
Congratulations, well done.
And again.
You got a burping again or something?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Skill.
obviously, I've got really bad acid in that, so last night before Cameron joined us on the call, I was burping like mad. It's like every 5 seconds I kept burping and burping and burping and burping and burping.
If your acid's that bad, then you're buying it from the wrong dealer. Get better acid.
See, I wasn't laughing at Max's joke as such, I was also laughing at Brandon's face. It's just the fact that he looks so damn
Disappointed.
moody and
Good.
disappointed.
So disappointed.
I
so
love disappointing you. It's the pinnacle of my day.
We can add it into the video as well if you want.
Oh, have you screenshotted it?
Of course I did.
Oh, beautiful.
No, we're not going to add it into the video. Shut up. They're not going to see me. I do not look good right now.
Yeah, you do.
Nor the group
No, I
chat will
don't.
see it at least.
You look sexy. You're
What
eating
do you mean
lettuce.
group chat? No, you're not going to put it in there.
Oh.
Ah, you fucker.
Oh,
Oh, you put both in there. No.
Wait, what's this?
He's put it in the group chat.
What's that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm on about? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So. Sorry, I did. Oh, you have not put it in the. Oh, fuck off. Obviously,
Okay.
they've now rolled out and stuff like that. A lot of people have given their opinions and stuff. If you guys had to choose, though, what would you be picking up? If you let's say you had the money for both, but you had to pick, which one would you be picking up, including so PS5 digital and then the normal and then Xbox SX and then the SS. So Series S and Series X.
I would get just a regular old PlayStation 5.
I agree.
I lived on Xbox for a while. I lived on PlayStation before, and I prefer the PlayStation controllers. I just don't like how Xbox is entertainment based more than games based sometimes. I want to play games, and PlayStation's good.
I have no idea. I'd probably do the same if you're saying that, but I have no real idea. I mainly use PC anyway, so I'm not really experienced with the console stuff. Although I do have consoles, I just don't use them as much as my PC.
Well, it's like PS5 though. They just seem like they bring something new, like the haptic feedback controller. of a dual sense controller.
I'd buy the
Haptic
Xbox
feedback.
fridge.
Huh?
I'd buy the Xbox fridge, which is actually a
my
real thing
God.
now.
That is sick. I think
Xbox
Justine had
fridge.
it, didn't she?
It looks.
She got sent it. But so haptic feedback and adaptive triggers and stuff like that. Like, it's something different. Well, we've been playing the same kind of controllers for so long, and I think the way that PlayStation always trying small innovations or whatever to now this big innovation, I like it.
Yeah.
The games that are exclusive to it, like Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, obviously single-player games.
I haven't seen Ratchet and
Uncharted
Clank in
and stuff like
so
that.
long.
Yeah, but the new game looks sick, especially with the hardware. Like, have you seen the trailer?
No, I haven't. I'm
Well,
gonna have to have a look at that
They are
after this.
literally going through whole different worlds with it's like you just open up a portal, you go different world. Instead of having to wait for a loading screen, you just go for a different world. That is insane. Like, the fact we are now there, like, I think this is the next level of gaming, and I don't think that Xbox has shown that level. Like, they may have it, don't get me wrong, they may have that ability to do that, but they haven't shown that to us yet, and I don't want to take the risk of missing out on those really, like, incredible experiences that PlayStation always brings. I know Spider-Man, the original PS4 Spider-Man, was an American, was an amazing experience. That's definitely not the same word.
American experience.
Sorry to
It was
Americans
set in
out
America.
there. Huh?
It was set in America.
Yeah, it was New York. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was an amazing experience. I completed the game in like a week because how much I just loved it. So I think PS4 is winning. PS5, sorry, I think PS5 is winning this fight, this generation around. But that being said, what's going to happen to the last gen? You know, obviously when we had the PS4 and Xbox One come around for the first time around.
Oh, so long ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, it's like 2013, isn't it? Or,
Jesus.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. People still use PlayStation 3. They still use Xbox 360s. Now, if you use them, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why haven't you just bought a new console? They're like dirt cheap now. Like, seriously. Like,
Money.
If you have an Xbox 360 at home right now and you're still playing it, you're either a god or you're a loser.
Mine died.
Mine is still alive. By the way,
I
the
through
loser
away my
thing is a
Xbox
joke, guys.
One.
it's a
Mine died
joke.
when I was 10.
I threw away my Xbox One recently because the adapter to connect controllers inside of it broke. So whether it was by wire or wireless, the controllers would not connect. But I still have both the controllers, and one of them is a Day One edition controller, and it's just so sad to see it sat in my drawer.
You guys didn't hear that.
I did, very much so.
We heard it.
Yeah, I think they did as well. That was pretty
They
bad.
definitely heard it. If I heard
They
it, I
definitely
have it
heard
on
I saw it
80%.
on the audio file. They definitely heard it.
So we've heard you eating food, heard you burping, sucking on a straw.
Knocking a Pringles can.
That's like, guys, listen. That's all about the new format.
That's the
format.
content. Brandon being an idiot. Content.
I wouldn't say that's new, but
No, it's not new, it's just content.
it's additional.
I'm just looking at him staring something.
The special
into
Brandon
Sounds really
DLC, eating
He's
food
so
loud on
dead.
loud on the microphone.
I don't even know what I shut up. I just read one of your messages, right, and I thought you was on about me.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not talking about you donkey.
I mean, I think that consoles are going in a good direction.
Yeah, they definitely are.
I'm very sad that I don't have one right now. I would love a PS5, but even if I had the money, I wouldn't get one until like next year.
Hey, PlayStation, hit us up, you know? Come on.
Hey,
I like
hey.
free stuff.
Sony.
Thank you.
Yeah, but like
Wow.
they'd be sending out all three of us one, or just one of us. Who would it go to?
You probably.
Yeah, me, because it is my channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You have a PlayStation.
But yeah, I know the PlayStations. Well, Marcus does, but I actually use mine.
I have a PS3 and a PS4.
Yeah. I have a PS3
Well, I have
as well,
nothing.
and I have two PS2s right there. It's on my display.
I
Just
just
a
have a
flex. Thought I had two of them.
humongous
Cool.
PC. My PC case is huge.
Mine's pretty small. But I like it.
Out of context.
Out of context, guys. I'm not talking about penis, okay? I promise.
You've
Maybe
made
I
it,
am.
you've made it worse for yourself.
I mean, like,
I'm so sorry. Just the image of Brandon biting into that burger.
yup.
Just the face he made when doing it. Oh, the viewers are missing out so much, and I feel sorry for them.
Eventually, we will have webcam
Yeah.
for all of us. If Marcus is okay with that, because I know I am.
Hopefully. But
Yeah.
my desk is like set out quite good, so I've got a space under my desk for a PC. Then I've a space on my desk for for my printer. Then there's like a shelf above that for my PlayStations and like anything else.
Yeah.
Damn, I just have a desk with PC next to it because it. I mean, I just sent you guys a picture. It is huge.
Huge.
Like.
Whoa, why is it that big? Why is it got tape on it?
It's
Because it's supposed to be held together at the front by magnets. Like the case would be sliding up via magnets, but the magnets never ever arrived. So
Oh,
I used
I
duct
want
tape.
to see inside your PC, honestly, because what the fuck is that?
Inside, to be honest, Brandon, the reason why it's so big is because I eventually am going to have to upgrade the motherboard and CPU and RAM. So I have to do all three of those in one fell swoop.
deteriorated away.
Yeah, but even then, like, it's like, it doesn't need to be that big. A full ATX board is like, nah, that's illegal. It's illegal to be that big.
huge. I
It's
mean,
just
you
so
could
unnecessary.
put that picture on there, by the way, if you want. It's a
That's like-
huge case.
That's like one 3090. I don't know if you guys have seen the new 3090 card, like the Nvidia, I mean. But that is massive, like that's huge. That isn't far off.
Yeah.
I'm obviously joking, guys. It's not that big, because obviously it has to fit in a fucking case. But still,
Yeah.
that is massive.
Metaphors.
I mean, bear in mind, the size of the desk is like it's quite tall for a desk as well.
Yeah,
Like, so yeah, fun
that's
times.
weird. Yeah, no, I'd reckon I have quite a nice desk, you know. I'm quite happy with it, but I don't think I want to take it with me when I move out. I kind of want to get a bit. I do want to get a bit of a different design when it comes to a desk, because I do like it. But I think it's too cluttered, maybe. I don't know.
Clean it then.
No. I don't know where to put it. Like, it's not what I'm saying about in the sense of when I say clutter, I mean not the actual like the stuff I have on it, but I mean how it's designed.
What?
It's weird. There's a lot going on with the design. Like, there's one bit in the middle, right? So I can put like anything on there, whatever, and shit like that. And there's stuff on the top, and then there's on the right-hand side, there's like some white stuff and like some. Really hard to explain.
What the hell?
Like, there's a lot going on with the design.
My cum jar.
I think me and Marcus read into that a bit differently to what Brandon was hoping we would.
Yes, I know. It's a very.
It sounds to me more like a
Overcomplicated
workbench than a
design.
desk.
Yeah, just the whole workbench.
You just
No,
need a
but
vice and it's a workbench.
This whole
Trust me,
wall.
it is a desk.
It's one
I-
of the workbenches from Dead Island.
And I do have a matching like drawer to the next like the side of me, but I obviously
Just
I
got
can use
a
and
bunch
stuff.
of different tables from IKEA and shoved them all together.
basically.
Yeah.
Like on top of this, basically, there's another table on top of this table. Like I kid you not, that up there could be its own table.
I just wanted to fall onto you now.
A bunk table.
Shut up.
Not a bunk bed, it's a bunk table.
A bunk
That'd be
table.
cool. Why did the other person sit on your shoulders?
Yes, not on your head.
Sit on my head.
It's like how you know how a dad would carry their kids like
Yeah.
they're sat on their shoulders around their like neck and stuff. It would be like that. I can't. What is that called? I can't remember what
Piggyback.
that's actually called. Huh?
Piggyback? No, shoulder ride, I don't know.
A shoulder ride. It's not a piggyback. It's like you
No,
hang.
it's not shoulder ride either.
I have the high ground. Dad.
Yeah.
Is that a nice burger, Brandon? Nice. Oh.
Just watching him eat. Why?
Mm.
You're nutting to it too.
That special sauce.
That's why his desk's white.
Yeah. You poured some of that in there.
We're saying all this while he's eating. Oh.
He can't eat it anymore. He's disgusted too much.
Nah, bitch.
Or
Oh yeah.
continues eating it.
I have a question for the Brandon. I mean, I don't know if we want to say it out loud. But recently we discussed a video idea. Did we drop a little teaser for it, or are we just what I've said now is a video
No,
idea?
fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically all you guys know is that there is a video idea. There you go.
I'm not sure either because I've got a bad memory.
It's themed around The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's,
That is all I will say.
you
I was going to say
ruined
it's
it.
themed around my cup coaster because I have a Walking Dead cup coaster. But I don't know. I wouldn't expect Marcus to remember I have one. So. Or-
No, neither do I.
Oh well, whatever. But yeah. I feel like that's going to be the idea. Is interesting,
Why are you doing the
So-
flexing again, Brendan?
and he's now stretching.
He's completely lying down. That's me yesterday.
Nice.
I hope your chair falls over.
I really do as well.
If I was right in front of you, I would push it over.
I would also.
Oh. He's asleep now.
He is.
He's
Yes.
he's just dead. Anyway, looks like that's the end of the video. I think 'cause we've run out of ideas now, haven't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm drained. I need some biscuits, but I can't open them. It's too loud.
Yeah, basically, we can't. We're fed up talking to you about you guys. I mean, about you guys. We haven't talking
About-
to you guys.
About you guys, never.
Yeah, well,
Imagine not being self-centered.
I know, right?
Imagine.
Also, future reference, whatever. We do plan to have guests on. We was originally going to have guests on sooner, but I thought about it the other day and I thought that's a bit stupid to have it this early on. Like this was going to have a guest with us
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But
You
now
planned
we're going to
too
leave
far
it until like
ahead.
episode 15 maybe, something like that. So if you do have any suggestions though, please leave them down below.
Just saying we
Our
can't do
server.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, pretty much.
We can't. We can't do like Markiplier. They're too famous for us.
What do you- Oh yeah, well yeah, okay. Not anyone but two like up there. I mean, if you want to like maybe at them and
Corpse husband.
poke
Come
'em.
on.
Yeah, yes.
Come on.
Damn, that'd
Corpse
bring all the
husband.
ladies in, won't it? We'll
It
just get a
would.
different. We'll get a different demographic if we have him on the show.
We would. I would be. Oh. Sorry.
Control yourself.
I'm trying.
But anyway, it's been a pleasure, obviously. Once again, doing this with you two.
Yoo-hoo!
Thank you. What the hell?
Why did you become Mario?
I don't know. I just said Yahoo.
Mario. Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Anyway, until next time, shut the fuck up.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. You see the abuse that we go into, guys? Like,
Let me outro, okay?
We're not even
okay,
paid.
fucking do it then.
I will. Okay. I'm actually gonna hurt you. Okay. Until next time, guys.
You're useless. Actually useless.
You just.
I'm
you
really
went
dumb,
blank.
aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay,
Honestly,
no.
I'm really upset that they can't see you now because you stared into the camera as if they could see you, but they can't. You just death stared me. I'm so
Okay,
scared.
no.
That's how useless we are.
Shut up, okay? Some
Sorry.
of this I will have to edit out in anyway, but
Aww.
until next time, guys. Oh my god, I can't think. What am I meant to say?
Until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Ta-ra!